Hello, this is Spirit Babies, What They Want You to Know, Part 2. And today we're going to talk a little bit about how to talk to your spirit baby, or even more importantly, how to listen to your spirit baby. Talking to your spirit baby is actually quite easy because they can hear whatever you say, whether you say it out loud, whether you say it in your head. If it's intended for them, they hear you. So that's the easy part. You can say whatever you want to your baby, and they will get the message. The most important part, though, is learning how to get those messages. And I talk a lot more about this on my Spirit Baby reading, How to Have Kick-Ass Pre-Birth Communication. There's a whole truckload of information there on how to really communicate with your baby. But very quickly, in part one, we talked about dreams, how important they are, and that is really the catalyst that most women have when they're discovering their babies. They have a dream about the baby. So, it's time for you guys to start this work together. Boom, you get a dream. Your dream is a catalyst. So listen to your dreams, write down your dreams. The more you listen and pay attention to your dreams, the more dreams you will have. You can even intend to have a dream or just say, I'm open to the dreams, that sort of thing. But really pay attention to the dreams. Those are often the catalyst and how the spirit babies get your attention in the first place. But then also, the way I hear the spirit babies, there's like a melding that takes place. It's intuition, and women have a very strong intuition. It's something that we can develop and get even stronger. And the way to do that is to really trust yourself, follow through on these little hints. You know what they are. They're the gut feelings, they're the hunches, they're the knowing. So just follow through on that. The more you trust them, the more you follow through with them, and the more you listen to them, the stronger it becomes. So when you're talking to your spirit baby, there's sort of a melding between your intuition, which is really your higher self, your inner self, wherever you want to call it, and your spirit baby's voice. They come from the same place. They come from the same place of all-knowing and limitlessness. So there's this melding going on, an opening of your higher self to the opening of the spirit baby realm. I do like to call it a melding, where the voice and wisdom of your inner self meshes with the voice and wisdom of your spirit baby. It's really just a matter of focus. I mean, you can do this with people who've passed on, for example. Say you've lost a grandmother and you want to talk to your grandmother. It's the same thing. It's the same realm. For so long, people have really started to understand that we can talk to people that have passed on. Well, we can also hear and understand the people who are now coming in. It's the same thing. It's the same realm. So the intuition and the melding with your spirit baby, it's a voice of love. It's always a voice of love, nurturance, limitlessness. If you're getting little inklings of fear and negativity and feeling limited, that's not the higher voice. That's not your spirit baby. That's your own stuff that you have to deal with, and you have to deal with it. But the messages from the spirit baby are one of love. Give me just a minute, okay, Toots? Can you be quiet? Okay. Some people can see their spirit babies. If you're clairvoyant, you can see them in your mind's eye when I'm doing readings. This is my 4-year-old Kai. Say hi, Kai.
Hi.
When I'm doing readings, I can see images, colors in my mind's eye. I'm not very like a linear picture, like, okay, this happened, this happened, this happened. But whatever you're focusing on, just a picture in your mind's eye. And then some people also sometimes hear the voice of their babies. There's many moms who, if they're asleep, they hear "Mama," and they know it's not the child they have, or maybe they don't have any kids. Okay, that's enough. But they can hear the spirit baby. That's another way of them to get your attention. So dreams, listening to your intuition, your mind's eye, and actually hearing a voice outside your head. And we all have these gifts of being able to feel it. Oh, that's another one. A huge clairsentience. Then that's what I really feel things. So I feel them in my bodies when people say, Oh, I'm getting chills, I'm getting tingles.
Yeah.
Hold on, sweetie. You're being very distracting. That's a soul recognition. That's a soul recognition of, okay, something's going on, pay attention. Now, I get chills all the time when someone's speaking universal truth or when something's happening and I'm like, okay, this is significant, pay attention. So chills. When I was pregnant with my first son, I used to call them full body hugs. Whenever I was getting a message that I felt was really important, every single cell would stand up and take notice. Um, that is a really important one, a really big one for me. If you're clairsentient, if you feel these things, then chills is one of them. But we all have these gifts. One tends to be stronger than the other. If you're clairvoyant, you can see things more often. If you're clairaudient, you can hear the things. Clairsentience, that's the feeling of things. That's the feeling. Um, but really, it's just trusting your intuition first and foremost. Listen to yourself first, and then you can easily hear the voices of your spirit baby that's coming in. And again, it's whatever you're focusing on. If you want to focus on your spirit baby, just say, okay, baby, I'm talking to you. If you want to focus on your grandma that's passed on, okay, grandma, I'm talking to you. It's a melding of our inner selves with the other realms that come from this place of limitlessness. That's his car. Isn't it cool? Okay, as I said, there's a lot more information about this on my reading, How to Have Kick-Ass Pre-Birth Communication. But again, if you're watching us, it means that someone's talking to you and you're probably talking to them. And even just by watching this, you will notice that the communication starts to kick in a little. All right, stay tuned for part 3. Say bye. Say bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye. You were just